So you've learned the super hooks. Full hips, tuck and shoot, and high hooks. But let me tell you this. You'll never be able to fully trust the super hooks until they take care of you in an emergency. Emergency situations. What's an emergency? Remember, the object of this class, besides teaching you how to better control the mount, is to prevent the trap and roll escape. Now, we have talked about, from a neck hug situation, maybe how to prevent this trap and roll headlock variation. But there are other variations of the trap and roll where your opponent might gain greater control of your arms, standard and the punch block variation. In either case, you end up with your arms very controlled by your opponent. And if your arms are totally controlled and you can still use your hooks to prevent the roll, you have understood the emergency hooks. For example, let's say I have my neck hug. Let's say Hidon does the punch block variation of the trap and roll. Or I have a neck hug, and instead of keeping my hand out for base, Hidon's able to wrap my arm. Basically, all this means is I've got to now maintain the mount with no hands. And what could be more fun than that? Nothing. One. Now the funny part is, with the emergency hooks, nothing changes. Except for the importance of perfect positioning and timing. That's all. It just becomes more significant because when you have a posted hand, you have what we call a strong side and a weak side. And if you favor the strong side, at least 50% of the time, you're going to be okay because you're leaning to the strong side, whatever. And you kind of know where you're vulnerable. When both arms are trapped, you're vulnerable everywhere. And it's just a matter of 100% sensitivity to feeling which direction he'd like to take you in. And as soon as he even flinches in one direction, you nail him with the hips, hooks, and head pull. Okay? It also applies here. Now here, I know where Hidon's going to roll me. So if he traps this arm, if he has one arm trapped standard, I'm going to lean this way and smash my hook on this side. Go ahead. One. Okay? So I'm dropping my hips, I'm leaning low, hand out for base. Go ahead. And trap my hip hard. My knee still stays forward. My knee remains up front for kickstand. Okay, this knee remains posted, my foot by the butt. Now with this one, Hidon can't switch directions really because he only has one arm trapped. Standard trap and roll. He can roll me, go ahead. So I make my hip heavy, boom. Now what if Hidon untangles his hook? Tuck and shoot. Okay, let's rotate. So from here, watch my leg back here, the back hook. It's by his butt right now. As Hidon bridges, I shoot it in. One, toe up, hand out, lean low. As he tucks that foot inside, look. One, two. Okay? Boom. Or, let's say I have a neck hug situation, and Hidon wraps the arm. Oh my gosh, he gets it wrapped. Okay? Or a punch block situation. One. Okay? Again, this incorporates full hip rides, and it incorporates tuck and shoot. So we're blending everything together right now. Okay? And we're trying to maintain them out with no hands. Sometimes, for fun, I put my hooks in and I put both my hands behind my back. So now, of course, he's going to go at a 50% speed. Okay? I told you guys, it's fun stuff. No hands. A little weird. It really shows you how to put the weight on your body too, on your stomach, right? You don't have your hands to support any of your body weight, which is cool. Again, there's no guarantee. These are emergency hooks. There is no guarantee. If this building caught on fire, there'd be no guarantee we got out. We have emergency exits, but things are tough. Okay? So emergency exits are there for worst case scenarios, but there is no guarantee that you'll be able to make it to the emergency door, exit door. If this building caught on fire, I wouldn't even go anywhere. I'll just stay here. If it was on fire, I'm not leaving. Wow. And if you don't stay, I stay. I guess we're both burning. You guys, emergency hooks. Arms are trapped. We're learning to really, once you do this exercise here, we're going to do standard trap and roll, emergency hook. We're going to do punch block variation where they have fully wrapped or swallowed your arm with their armpit and they trapped it. Full arm wrap. And we're going to maintain the mount. And if you really get excited, you can do Hito Game. Put your hands behind your back and get silly.
Last. Don't do that first. Do that at the very end.
At the very end, like when you're getting towards black belt.
Okay.
No, you guys can do it now. But go real slow on that one. So you guys have the idea. Standard, punch block variation. And again, you don't have a strong side so much now. Your arms are both limited in their range of motion, and you're doing your best to ride with the hips. Tuck and shoot. You can incorporate the tuck and shoot now. These are compounding slices here. Okay? We're reincorporating previously learned elements. Just now, the arms are trapped. Okay? Let's go for it.